Welcome to Coach's Corner. We're back here starting week 2, kind of the middle of week 2. Welcoming in Tipton head boys basketball coach Matt Fouch to the program. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
It's exciting to kind of come get everybody in and you're up. So first off, let's talk about how things went in the preseason.
I thought for the most part our practices we were very energetic. The enthusiasm was up with seven seniors returning this year, 4 juniors on the varsity team, a couple underclassmen. I thought the intensity was really up, and it's paid off our first 2 games.
Now, early on during football, I kind of snuck in, waiting for different coaches and stuff. I heard the basketball was going. Saw a couple open gym sort of situations, and yeah, the excitement. I mean, the people that weren't out for fall sports were working. I mean, they weren't, and there was even a few that were in fall sports. So, talk about that just effort. I mean, to make an effort to do that on top of your sport. Plus, I mean, everyone wants they see opportunity this year.
Yeah, exactly. They see opportunity. They see the conference is a little down from what it was last year. We had chances to be successful last year, win games, and not winning for a couple years in a row kind of drives you. I see especially the kids that don't play football and don't do cross country. They were in there 3-4 times a week, almost like they have a little chip on their shoulder to come back and win some games and kind of make a little stand in the conference this year. Starting
your second season, second time through, what did you learn?
My biggest thing I learned was to simplify things. I heard Coach Showalter at a conference this summer. He said it's not about what you know, but about what your players know. And that kind of hit home last year, because I had 4 or 5 different defenses in, some different offenses, and then you run them, and we run them average. So this year we really simplify things. We try and perfect 1 or 2 offenses, 1 or 2 defenses, and that's just what we're going to stick with. We just got to stay the course and do the best we can with it.
Let's kind of get a general feel for the roster here. Let's start with who you have for guards back.
Okay, guards, we got majority guards this year. We have senior guards would be Kyle Fiala. We have Quentin Kroc, Scott Pelzer, and then junior guards we have Alex Wiley, Blake Houston, and Trevor Conrad. Then we have a foreign exchange student from Austria, Lauren Schimmick. He's going to help us out this year.
Guards are pretty big in your offense.
Yeah, guards are huge in our offense. We run a kind of a ball screen offense. I'm sure everyone knows by now through our first 2 games. And so guards really got to dictate our tempo.
Forwards / bigs, or I don't know if you call them bigs or.
We just call them bigs and guards is all we call them. Yeah. We have Brett Pennygroth. He's a returning senior. He was hurt for most of the season last year, so it's good to have him back. Colin Schroeder is a returning senior. Lucas Prokup is a returning senior, a little bigger than last year. Tucker Ormsby is also a returning senior. He's much bigger than he was last year. And then for juniors, we really don't have any returning bigs. We do have Shane Stufen, who's about a 6'5". He played JV last year, and hopefully he can step in here and there and prepare for next year.
I was going to say, early in the preseason when I talked to you, you kind of hinted that he's going to maybe be the next big guy.
Yeah, and he has to with all our big guys graduating. We're kind of preparing him for kind of a role next year. So
what sort of goals do you make in a preseason, whether it's this preseason or whatever? I mean, do you have benchmarks you try to hit during that? I mean, you have conferences, you have Thanksgiving, you have. I mean, we knock on wood so far, no one, and we haven't hit the 6th season, but we're almost on that. So, what sort of goals do you bring out of preseason?
Our goals are just to kind of worry about ourselves as far as staying healthy, keeping our grades up, and as far as getting better every day. We haven't sat down and had a win-loss goal. We haven't set any statistical goals. Before a game, I'll challenge our big guys to combine for 20, 25 rebounds, and that's kind of a goal we set before the games. But as far as a statistical goal or wins, losses, we really don't sit down and discuss those. We just try and get better every day and see where that takes us and worry about ourselves.
Well, I think we'll step aside here real quick. We have some games to talk about, which is kind of the meat of what we're here for. So we'll be back right after this.